Hi everyone, Canoopsy here, and today this video is all about what's on my iPhone. The applications I use, how I organize them, all on my most personal device that I use every single day. This video is brought to you by HelloFresh, the place to get ready to cook recipes and all the ingredients you need delivered straight to your door. For $80 off with 8 free meals, go to HelloFresh.com and use the promo code Canoopsy80. Okay, so first up, which iPhone am I actually using? Well, the phone I've been using for the last almost 6 months now is the iPhone XS Max, and I do plan to do a 6 months later kind of review video pretty soon, but quick little summary, the design of this phone is held up extremely well, it looks great, feels awesome to hold, and the camera has also been a really good upgrade for this year as well, especially with Apple's new Smart HDR feature giving incredible dynamic range, colors, and contrast. The camera's awesome on this phone for taking pictures and videos, and actually started an entire Instagram page just focused on taking pictures in Toronto with my iPhone, so check it out if you want, but yeah, this phone has been a really great device since I originally got it. So what's actually on my iPhone? Well, when I first bought the phone, I also got the Apple Red silicone case alongside it. I really enjoyed that case for about 2 months or so, and then I kind of just got a bit tired of it. So I ditched the case, got a skin, this yellow D-brand skin, and I've been using it ever since, and no regrets. Now actually on the phone, this is my wallpaper currently. I'm always changing it though, so link in the description for the wallpaper if you want to download it, but let's start with the dock. Okay, so I have 4 applications in my dock. The first one is Safari, and I actually chose Safari as my main web browser as I find it's the quickest out of all the browsers on iOS. The next application is Gmail, and I basically use Gmail every single day because it just does everything I want for an email application. Especially when every email application seems to be shutting down, Gmail is consistent and it just always works. I also have Twitter and text messages as well, and these are the applications that I'm always using basically every single day, super often, so they're right there in my dock. Now for the actual home screen, it kind of just looks like a mess of applications, but there's actually a systematic way these applications are organized, believe it or not. So I'm right-handed, and basically all the applications I use on a daily basis are all within thumb's reach, basically, so I can always reach them with no problem. Now you will notice I do use a lot of Apple stock applications, and that's because a lot of these applications work well across all devices, and they're also really good now too. There was a time when Apple stock apps were not that good, but now they are pretty damn solid. We have all the apps like Settings, the App Store, Photos, Clock, Calendar, all those different applications, and also the Apple Notes app, which I use basically every single day to write down notes, video ideas, anything that just comes to mind that I have to get down quickly. The Notes app is pretty solid on iOS. We also have the Apple Home application that controls all my smart home stuff in one convenient place. I don't really use any of the companion applications for smart home stuff, everything just rests in this application, and I can control my lights, thermostat, security cameras, everything is here on the home screen with Siri. It's great. I also have the Apple Podcasts app that I use to listen to basically 3 different podcasts, and that's basically it. We also have Google Maps that I've recently learned is infinitely better to Apple Maps, especially for transit directions, as well as Google Hangouts, WhatsApp, the phone app, music, YouTube Studio, which you've probably seen before for monitoring YouTube analytics and stuff, the YouTube app, of course, Reddit, and also the Instagram app that's in kind of the perfect place for me to tap on it very easily. And now we're going to move on to the 4 folders that I have on my home screen, and believe it or not, all the applications in these folders are somewhat organized. So to tell them apart, I have the Apple logo for each one, as you can see here, and the first folder is all about creating and making stuff and just generally creative applications. So on the first page here we have the Halide application, and big shout out to my boy Jackson Visuals for constantly promoting Halide and telling me all about it, because I downloaded it, it's super awesome, and it's really the best kind of manual camera application, and it's great. We also got VSCO or Visco, I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say VSCO. It's been great for just editing shots and even thumbnails. We also got Photoshop Fix for those quick adjustments, Google Drive, Translate, Google Photos, Scanner Pro, which is a killer application for scanning documents. It has this kind of auto cropping feature. It's fantastic. We also have some of Apple's own kind of office applications like Pages, Keynote, and Numbers that I use all the time on my other devices, and I've actually used Pages on my phone before to type out an essay that was due before class, and it works very well. We also have iMovie for quick edits on the go, and Movie Pro is kind of my choice for the manual video recording application that I use if I just want a bit more control. We also have Tailor, which stitches together different screenshots for those long screenshots that you have on some Android devices, as well as Picture That. That's an augmented reality application where you can put pictures on the walls in AR. It's for a school project, I'm just testing it out. We also have GarageBand here for messing around, making some quick tracks, and trying to play the piano at times, and that's basically it for the first folder. The next folder is all about utilities and apps that I really don't know how to sort. So I have Apple Wallet for Apple Pay and loyalty cards, Shazam for finding out tracks I don't know the name of just by tapping the button, tells you what's playing, voice memo so I can record any ideas I have, the Apple Watch app, this app bot thing for this security robot camera thing I have that I don't really use, the Apple Maps app that I don't want to see, the Logitech Circle app which is the security cameras I use, and also the Canon Camera Connect app. Basically, it shows what's on your Canon camera through a Wi-Fi projected image. You can control manual controls here. It's amazing, and it's one of the reasons why I'm having a very hard time switching to any other camera because this app is just so good for controlling my camera remotely. Got the calculator app, Ecobee app, a whole bunch of companion apps that I don't really ever use, and just some stuff that I don't really also ever use. Now that that folder's out of the way, this is the entertainment folder for all the stuff that is just fun. So I got some games here like Monument Valley 2, one of the most beautiful games I have ever played, as well as Alto's Adventure and Alto's Odyssey, two beautiful games as well, and also Mario Run, which I bought a while ago when it first came out, and I really haven't played it since, to be honest. We have Macash here for Apple News, Amazon Prime Video, Netflix, Sonos, the Apple TV app, the Time Play app to get some scene points at the movie theater whenever I go, and also the iTunes Store app. The final folder here is all about social and kind of related stuff. So basically here I have the Uber and Lyft app, and I mainly use Uber because it's often significantly cheaper, but sometimes Lyft has some pretty decent deals. I got LinkedIn, Facebook, Kijiji, Contacts, the Pinterest app, and Pinterest is great for just general inspiration, as well as Harakiri Mail, which is an app you definitely need that people don't want you to know about. Basically, this app lets you create random email addresses and use it to get free stuff whenever you have to put in an email that you're never going to use ever again. It's great. It's a great application. We also got some social apps that I don't use that often, like Facebook Pages Manager, Messenger, Skype, as well as non-social apps like PayPal and AdSense, as well as StockX. And StockX is a very dangerous application, especially if you're interested in buying some really cool kicks. They have basically every pair of shoes you could ever want. There's some good deals, and basically I have it hidden deep in this folder because it's dangerous to spend that much money on shoes. Now swiping over, I actually have a few widgets here. The first one is One List, and this application keeps me on track, keeps me on schedule. It basically shows all your reminders in this really great kind of checklist, so if you have a reminder, you can check it off and keep going down the list. We also have the weather widget, and it's just snowing outside non-stop. It's cold, I'm getting sick and tired of this weather, but I have the widget there in case I want to feel bad. We also have the batteries widget, stocks app, so I can look at some stocks, how they're performing, as well as the news app, so I can see just quick headlines right there. So that's what's on my iPhone. You people asked for it, I finally delivered, and a big shout out to all the amazing developers out there making some of these incredible apps that I use and many other people use on a daily basis. You guys are out there killing it, making some incredible things that really change the lives of people, so big shout out to you guys, and keep up the incredible, incredible work. Thank you. I'm tearing up. Tearing up. Today's video was brought to you by HelloFresh, an incredible service that plans, shops, preps, and sends to your door all the exact ingredients you need to make delicious new recipes every week, so you can focus on conquering the year with no stress about meals. Most meals only take 30 minutes to make, and you can choose from classic, family, and veggie, which I picked. HelloFresh is also now from just $6.99 per serving. My first week of meals showed up on the exact day that I chose on the website. They were well packaged and ready to go with recipes and quality ingredients. My first meal was the pan-fried gnocchi with roasted butternut squash and ricotta, and it was super easy to make and tasted incredible. HelloFresh is great if you love cooking like me or just want to learn, and they also have a special offer for 2019, giving you a total of $80 off with 8 free meals in your first month by going to HelloFresh.com and using the promo code Canoopsy80. So that's what's on my phone, but tell me about your phone. What are your must-have, can't live without, must-download applications? Tell me in the comments down below, and thank you for watching. So it's a fantastic